We've seen these guys before. These guys made Smash TV.
They made the ports for Smash TV.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
I think it's just a logo for a company. Or maybe it isn't. Well, that was violent.
Ah. Right.
So, this game,
What color is that?
I think it's an axe of some description. In fact, I think you need this one. I don't think this one will be used very much.
I've heard of this.
Yes.
I've read about this, but I've never played this. Turok Evolution! New game.
Ah, there is a multiplayer mode. Hey, nice.
They're deer.
They are deer. There's some dinosaurs. So, let me talk a little bit about... Well, let's just get into the game and I'll tell you about Turok.
Acclaim
First,
Entertainment
we've
presents an Acclaim Studios production. Hey, this is a cutscene.
We've got production value.
Cutscene.
Look at these credits.
Circle cutscene.
Glancy. What a name. That's an appropriate name.
Is that why they hired him, do you think? What are you
Fish.
called? Rex.
Suffered as the people of my world have suffered. Tyranny, it seems, knows no bounds. And cruelty wears many faces. Bruckner.
Oh, well, there it goes. See you
So
later.
this is a western?
Yeah, it seems like it.
The fates of all worlds are intertwined, and the lives of millions may hinge upon the life of a single man,
Dead.
or the death of another.
I like how the whole of the earth shook when he hit it.
That ain't no raptor bite. We should leave him.
Bring him to the village. He could be a spy.
Or a refugee, John.
He's dangerous.
He's dying, John.
Why do this
He's
sound
not
like they're
wanted back
talking
here.
into tin cans?
We thought it best to summon you.
Indeed.
Our healers have tended to him day and night, but he continues to weaken.
I see.
Why is it out of focus?
I don't know.
It is
This
not
is like the
his
story
time
mode
to
of Mortal
die.
Kombat 10.
When he wakes, bring him to me.
It looks like Taheen and Tekken put together.
Right.
It's the Dark Tower fighting game. Go on. He fell through a portal that
And
appeared out
ended
of
up
nowhere.
here.
And ended up here.
Story.
There is a lot of plot here.
That door has a face.
It does too. And my axe! Wow. Those are some loud footsteps. Okay, on you go.
Hang on.
Get your bearings.
Oh. Hang on. I've only got 10 arrows, I don't want to waste it.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, circle and triangle do the same thing.
So,
This... Oh, sorry, go on.
a little bit about Turok, so the history of it, because I have played the first game in the series, and it is basically... Are you supposed to be attacking that thing? Well, that's a good way to introduce you. Just throw you in at the deep end with some compsognathoses.
Dinosaurs!
They're straight in with the dinosaurs, that's good. Yeah, the first game in the series is basically an open world Quake. So it's a very basic sort of game. It wasn't really anything special when I played it, but it was enough to spawn a whole series, and it had a number of sequels. First one was called Turok 2, would you believe? Seeds of Evil, which is a crap title, and then the third one was called Rage Wars, which is an even crapper title. And I think this is the fourth game, Evolution, which is, I believe, a sort of soft reboot. So you get a new Turok, because Turok is the title of the guy who you're playing as.
Oh, is that his name?
No, it's not his name, it's just his title. He is the Turok.
I don't understand.
Well, I'm sure it'll all become clear when we play the game.
The
That's a very strangely proportioned Triceratops.
1-6 Triceratops. Oh, there's a baby. Ah, where do I go?
I don't know, probably through the cave.
What cave?
The cave that you were just in and you left. I'm actually getting serious Sam vibes from this, but that's only due to the environment.
What vibes?
Serious Sam. I will put in a clip, don't worry. You'll understand when
This
we...
is like... I was in here. You
Oh,
can't...
oh, you can't go anywhere, okay.
No.
What about in there?
No, it's...
Oh, well, I don't know then. You're on your own.
You've put this stupid thing on my controller where I'm looking down to look up.
I haven't done that.
Oh, I've got to get up there now.
Why don't you press start and see if there's a way to change it?
Ah! What? Ah!
Can't you go... Oh, no. Go back. Can you not go up the side of that? Because look, it goes... Okay, no, you can't. Never mind. What
Tell you
happens
who
if you
could.
hold down the fire button while you got the X out? I'm just curious. Okay, it does nothing.
You do a super hit.
He hits them with the back of it.
I'll tell you who could go up there.
Spider-Man?
The new Sonic the Hedgehog. He can do anything.
By the time this goes out, the new Sonic the Hedgehog will be old Sonic the Hedgehog.
Really?
I see what sort of game this is going to be. Wow, you took a lot of damage from falling off that cliff. Stop hitting the Stegosaurus! What's he done to you?
It's big and scary.
Look, what are these things?
I have no idea.
Look, you're getting
What?
shot now.
Who's shooting me?
You've got, like, you seem to have picked up some arrows
Yes,
from
I did.
somewhere as well. There he is! That's not how bows work! Just go up and hit him with your axe.
Got him!
Has he got a gun?
He had some arrows.
Oh, okay, that's how guns work.
I still don't know where I am.
Okay, but you know where you're going now because you just opened it up.
Those dinosaurs are made up.
I'm pretty sure they're sheep.
You're a sheep. Green? What the hell kind of sheep are green? And
Look
like
at it!
this?
Look at its
I
face!
can't. I'm being shot by someone. Ah! How do I use my med kit?
I don't know. You just pick it up and then it's used.
Well, this is confusing. I don't know who I'm fighting. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. Who are those three guys? Where am I? What is going on?
There was a lot of
Rats?
exposition. I forgot the word then. But we didn't really learn very much. Hey! Now I recognise that sound. It's the same sound that the Scrabs make from Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. Look,
You're
you
a scrab.
died. You died because you let yourself get eaten by dinosaurs.
Tal'Set. That's what I'm called.
I think you should try and avoid the raptors because how many
They're in my path. He's there.
are they in your warpath? Just run away! Okay, maybe.
But there's two.
Run! Is there sprint in this
Ah!
game?
There's three. Oh, there's four. Oh no.
So, this game was released in 2002 for the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. They're all...
You,
That is... It's a bow, not a crossbow.
I took out one. Sorry, viewers.
This is difficult to watch.
Where do I go? I don't know where to go.
Well, clearly not this way.
This is the only way. Ah! No! No!
Round, no.
No.
Turn around.
No.
Come about. Come about.
Help.
Up there. Up there. Up there.
Oh, look! Oh, no! Yee! Haha! You cannot chase me now.
Look, ignore them. Don't waste your ammo.
Can I have a grenade?
What do you mean, can you have a grenade? Stop firing your arrows like that! Anyway,
I
2002. So what was significantly out before the year before this?
Jurassic Park 3.
I mean, what significant video game?
I don't stinking know.
You really don't know. What came out in 2001? Which significant FPS came out in 2001?
Halo.
Yes. And what did that do that had barely been done with FPSs before?
Everything.
It
2-weapon setup.
No.
Master Chief.
You're thinking too specifically. It first of all, it revolutionised FPS on consoles, which is why this controls the way it does and is the way it is.
Yeah, it does feel very familiar.
Mm-hmm. Did it use R1 to fire?
Yeah,
Or R2?
R2.
Yeah, that's three guesses why. Well, actually, no, that comes from GoldenEye, to be fair. But, yeah, Halo codified how to do it with 2 sticks. It was also one of the first FPSs outside of Half-Life to have plot as a major element, and story as a major element. So you can see, after that, FPSs kind of went heavy on the story. And we're like, we need to do all this stuff. And this, I don't think, has done a terribly good job at it.
There isn't one. There is one, but it's not telling you what it is.
Exactly. Well, look, there was a gun there, you just walked past it.
It's still kind of got that... Like, when you played games before, when there was, like, that loading screen, it told you what was going on. You know?
Yes. That's a deer, you don't think you need to shoot that.
Tough cookie.
One thing you don't need to do, by the looks of this things, is reload. So it's kind of like a retro FPS in that regard.
Whoa!
These are some fast crocs.
Fast?
Although crocs are
Jeepers.
notoriously fast, aren't they?
Not for long.
Well, you weren't chasing you for long. Look, these weird raptors. What are you doing?
It wouldn't shoot.
Probably because bows aren't supposed to be used like this.
Where's my pistol?
Look, he'd given up. You merciless killer.
Who designed these things?
I don't know. The guys at Acclaim.
Where do I go?
Oh, you landed on the water.
I got munched by a crocodile.
Tal'Set has died. Tal'Set is...
So for 2002 graphics, it looks pretty good.
It's alright, isn't it? Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out in 2005.
Oh, yeah.
And that... I mean, it's maybe slightly better, but not, like, significantly better than this in terms of graphics. And this is sort of a more open... It's got very large maps used correctly in this circumstance because we are talking about an FPS.
It's not super easy to control. It's not super easy to aim.
He'd given up again! Why do you kill people who've given up?
What was I supposed to do?
Well, not shoot him in the head. That's...
What do you mean you'd given up?
He was on the floor, he'd put his hands on his head. How evil. That poor guy.
I can't see that.
I've seen it both times. I'm not too enthused by the sound department. All the gunshots sound exactly the same.
No!
The sound is actually really low quality as well. It's very fuzzy.
It's not amazing, is it?
No. There was something there. Is that anything? It's just a big health. But you've got full health. What are you doing? Leave the crocs alone.
But they'll get me when I come
They
back
won't.
down.
They're not doing it. Just leave them. Stop wasting your ammo. This is very inefficient gameplay.
Baboons?
Okay, we've got a Smash TV situation here, whereby you've got things attacking you and you do nothing to get away from them. Let me show.
No. Oh my goodness!
Shoot them!
He's not surrendering now, is he?
No, he's not. You have free reign.
Your pal.
Where are you going? What was that about? There he is. He's surrendered.
Now what?
There you go. He's surrendered. Leave.
But he'll pick up his weapon and shoot me again.
Well, if he does, then shoot him back. He's got to learn his lesson.
Stay there. At least I know where I'm going now.
Right, why don't you shoot the crocs now?
Ah! No!
So, I actually remember looking at this when we were... How old would we have been when this came out? I was 7? No, 7? Was that 7?
2002.
Yeah, 6 or 7, depending on what part of the year it came out.
I reckon I will have been
10.
10.
9 or 10.
No.
Right,
No.
this is
I can't
easy.
get back up.
Come on, no, don't run away! No! Okay, it appears that each baboon you defeat is one of those pillars.
You kidding?
Why do this sound like floppy disks? How did he manage to hit you from all the way over there? No, don't let yourself die!
What? No.
Give it me!
Fine.
My God. That was painful.
I didn't just...
We're on the second level.
I did better. See, aiming, I think aiming is difficult because...
It is difficult because it doesn't seem to have any sort of auto-aim.
Because that's not the M60. You can't...
The what?
There's no zoom on the pistol.
Well, of course you haven't, because you're a Native American with no shirt on. Right, might as well grab that and then go back and grab the...
It didn't fire for me, though.
Probably because you have to use it like a bow.
Oh, you have to pull.
Right, you can also switch which arrows you use. L1 to crouch, okay. Yeah, you have to pull, you know, like a bow.
Oh. So that's good that they don't just die instantly. They actually... You can do other things to them.
Yeah.
These crocodiles are creepy.
Why are they creepy?
Fast.
Yeah, like crocodiles are. Oh, you can't swim backwards. Well, that's a problem.
Who can swim backwards?
Me. Have you ever heard of
Name one person in the universe that can swim backwards.
Have you ever heard of the backstroke?
That's not...
That's swimming backwards.
No, that's just
Yeah.
going forwards on your back. That's like lying down on a train. You're still going forwards. You're just going on your back. You're not going backwards, are you?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Swimming backwards would be like doing this and going backwards.
That's what the backstroke is.
No. You're a backstroke.
Right, why
I'm
did
gonna give you
the...
a backhand in a minute.
Yeah, well, have you ever seen Backstroke of the West?
You've got to jump
the
on
third
this
Star
thing.
Wars film. Oh, yeah, I've got to actually jump on it.
The third Star Wars film?
Third Star Wars film, Backstroke of the West. Do you not know it?
No.
Oh, balls. They
Told you.
stick you in place, don't they?
Horrible, aren't they?
Yeah, unlike with other FPSs of the time as well, including the very formidable Time Splitters, there is no there's no way to sort of manually aim around the screen. So
Yeah.
in Time Splitters, you had the option to sort of move your gun around the screen, whereas in this, it's always stuck to the centre, which is something that was deprecated from FPSs after sort of this era. But it is very difficult to hit anything. There's no
Use
auto
your
aim.
bludgeon.
Aiming is not easy. And no, I have earned this. I get to play for a bit. Up we go, and Captain Keys. So it is feeling, to me, quite similar to the original Turok, just with a bit more plot heavy, because there was literally nothing in the original. The only thing you got was when you died and respawned, they'd shout, "I am Turok!" And that's all you got. That was your plot. Oh, boy, okay. We're doing that. I'm trying to use the D-pad to switch weapons, just like in every other game of this type on this console.
A bullet to the head and he's fine.
No, he's just sort of doing a dance move.
Surrendered.
I don't care.
Oh, no, who's heartless?
Yeah, the climbing's weird as well because it sort of angles your camera up, which is not something I've ever seen in an FPS before.
Halo 4 fixed that problem though.
By
Having that cool climbing section.
oh, I mean that awful climbing section. So we've seen quite enough of this game anyway. Not quite enough of this game, but quite a lot of this game. So do you think we've got a good idea of what it's trying to do?
Yes.
Do you want to just have a little bit more of a go?
I would like to have seen a big dinosaur though.
We saw a few dinosaurs. It's not like we were. It's not like some of the other games we've played where it's been bereft of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Are you on it now? Yes, there you go. Wow! How were you holding on to that exactly? With one hand?
Yeah. With my arrow. With my tech bow. No! Ah!
How does breaking his legs equal a death to the neck?
Can't hunt.
I think we need to inspect this multiplayer mode.
Ugh.
Come on, we've got to be thorough. Okay.
Tears of Horatio.
Which one are we going to play?
Tears of Horatio.
Do you not want to play Trista's Temple?
No.
That looks like Camino.
You look like Camino. I want to play Horatio's Tears.
Okay. I was just looking to see what there was.
What? There's that
Withering Heights.
freakily proportioned Brachiosaurus again.
Yeah. There's a lot of maps. Auto balance?
Rage!
Rage! Full weapons as opposed to them half weapons you get. You get to pick your character. Bruckner, Wise Father, Jen. Hey, we get to learn everybody's names. Zon, Zranis, Metalhead.
It's Ryu.
There are so many characters in this game.
Oh yeah.
What the hell? These once proud ships now rest in desert graves.
This sounds like a very... Oh, excuse me. A very exciting and engaging world.
Yeah. It's just... Where's the... What? There's like a million characters and yet we saw like 3 of them. What are you doing?
Oh, I've got that stupid, pointless, uppy downy crappy thing again.
I note with some dismay that you don't have a weapon.
I am a weapon.
I note with some dismay I don't have any weapons either.
You have a club?
That doesn't count. I want a gun. Oh my god! Ah! Take this, foul beast. Now this is not what I expected.
Oh, goodness.
See ya. You having a nice time down there?
I can't
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
look when I'm looking. Oh,
What do you mean you can't look while you're looking? That's not a word.
look how cool I am.
There you are, I got jump boots. Whee!
I'm in third person now.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Well, this multiplayer is very reminiscent of Time Splitters. I appreciate that it lets you play as dinosaurs.
I can't see. Why am I always looking backwards?
How have you managed that?
Help. I can't see what's behind me.
Surely there must be a button that you need to press that puts it back into first person view.
Aha!
What did you press?
I don't know.
Can you just fire the damn thing, please? Oh right, I need to pull it back. That's not how crossbows work. How come the bow works like a crossbow and the crossbow works like a bow? Where are you going?
I don't know, I can't see.
Can you come up with some better material, please?
I can't move! Can't see! Just...
I think you should have chosen to play as a person. Ah!
Am I actually doing any damage to you?
No. In fact, I just one-shot you with this shotgun. Oh,
Yeah.
I just kicked you as well. See ya. Whee! Well, this is not the most exciting multiplayer I've ever seen.
No, this is crap. Come on, I'm fed up with this now.
Okay, so that was Turok Evolution.
Oh!
Can you not? Can you not?
This game is so frustrating.
That was Turok Evolution for the PS2.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, but let's not pass judgment until the end of the episode.
Let's pass judgment.
Let's not.
Why? What else is there to do? It's not a crap DOS version, is it?
You're kidding? In 2002.
Yes, this is what I remember.
So already we've got more exposition. We know what's going on,
Yes.
more so than we did in the previous. The Saquin Nation.
Made up.
Yes.
I'm the only survivor. And I'm confronting
Bruckner in a duel.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
So this is follows the plot, we
Yeah.
think, to the PS2 one.
Yeah. Oh, did they both go?
Yeah.
I thought just one went.
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it?
I look different.
Yeah, you look like Native American Ryu.
I'm in the Lost Lands.
Yeah.
Well, that was clear. One player.
Whoa, there was a 2-player option, but we probably can't do it on one Game Boy Advance, of course. Who are you going to be?
Tal'Set,
Of course.
my man.
Yeah. Dejun has a massive moustache.
Dougal.
I can't even remember what it looked like in the other one. There he is.
Find and defeat Bruckner and all of his new Confederates. So this guy has been here all of 5 minutes and has an army.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well for himself, isn't he? So, here we go. This is the Game Boy Advance version, and already it is very, very different. Obviously, you couldn't really do an FPS on the Game Boy Advance. Much as they liked to try, it never worked out.
Whoa, I want one of those.
Yes, they really liked to try. They did Doom on the Game Boy Advance, and then they did a version of 007 Nightfire as well, which looked god-awful. But they didn't try it with this because they thought that's just too ambitious a project. So they did this instead, which you rightly say is very much like Metal Slug.
Obviously not as good, but the same kind of...
No, it controls differently, but you've got a rave gun now.
I'm dressed like I'm at a rave.
Are you?
I'm dressed in a cool 80s jumpsuit.
Are you?
Yeah, look at me, I'm all...
Rave was like late 90s, where they wore like all white stuff and like...
Look at me!
Yeah, you're dressed like a Native American. With
purple tracksuit
with-
bottoms on and sneakers.
Okay. I'll give you that one.
Nice
Where did you
shoes.
get them from?
Top shop.
Top shop. In the Lost Lands.
JD Sports.
Where are all these guys coming from?
Confederates.
Yeah, but where are they coming from?
Coming from the same place all those green dudes from Smash TV came from.
Actually, that's a point. They're Confederates, but they're not dressed like Confederates.
No, well.
They're just dressed like generic army dudes.
What do I do?
Come on, you're most of the way there.
Oh, I'm
So-
good at this.
You're not. You've died twice already. Quite
my
horribly as well. You're very bad at this, I would have said. So, we've established that it's quite a lot like Metal Slug in terms of design. It's not quite as fast-paced as that, and it does have the distinct difference that you have multiple weapons to select from, whereas in Metal Slug you only had one you could use at any given time. And once you picked one up, that was it, you had it. Right, can you get through this door this time? You can also aim up and down, if you so wish. And the you know, in the PS2 version, when you held down the fire button when you had the axe out, you did sort of a more powerful attack, didn't you?
Yeah.
What happens in this one
If you do what?
if you take out the axe and hold down the fire button? Hang on, let's have some sound. It's not really practical because by the time it's charged up, Hadouken! Oh my god, they just explode in a spray of blood. Yeah, fighting a dinosaur.
I won, didn't I?
Yeah, but look how much health you've got.
I'm doing alright. Where are these guys coming from?
They're just coming from hatches in the ground. They must be from Lost.
I feel like I need to step on this.
Well, there you go, you've stepped on it. You also need the sub-MG.
Oh,
Come on, let me have a
stabbed
go.
it. No, I'm enjoying myself.
I think it's timed rather than ammo. So the best thing to do is just run past
Can
everything.
I throw a
Which is
grenade? No.
why are you so obsessed with grenades?
No, grenades are cool. Yes, it does feel like it was something else and then got adopted into the Turok thing. And what I was going to say is, we come across a lot of games that seem to be like that.
Well, Park Builder was like that, if you remember.
I do remember.
I'm not really sure because it was by the same developer, so it's kind of hard to tell, really. You're gonna get them
Yes.
the sub MG.
Presumably, like the other one, you have to pick up health and
Oh yeah, and not stand on barbed wires.
find.
Thank you.
I'm finding a lot. I know I've died a lot, but I'm finding it easier to play here than I did on the Game Boy Advance. Probably because it's.
Probably because you can see.
How are you doing that? Probably because it's such a big screen.
Oh, it moves faster if you jump. That's good to
How
know.
are you doing that? You've not killed anybody.
Oh, do I need to though?
No. So this is how you do things. You just run through and don't actually get any of the bad guys. You're not
Well,
gonna-
considering they're infinite and they're coming out of nowhere, can I really mount a successful resistance against them by just killing them all?
What does that button do?
What does what button do?
The button that you stood on.
I don't know. Presumably it's important.
There was a key. There was a key.
There was a pickup. I don't think it does anything though. I think it just gives you health.
It was Uka Uka.
That's how you complete the level.
Now you've not got any bad guys.
I don't care! Look, now you've made me run into a mine.
It was my fault.
Oh, what did I call it? A Pontefract cake.
You're a Pontefract.
Ah!
This is the same map.
Why is everything a map to you?
Because I don't know what they're called!
It's called a level. See? Let's restart level. Maps are exclusive to 3D games.
3D.
3D. See, the jumping is actually alright. I can't blame the controls because the controls are perfectly fine.
The graphics are quite good, aren't
The
they?
graphics are really, really good. I'm impressed by the pixel art.
The textures are nice. And
Yeah,
it's
textures.
not... It's kind of muted colours, isn't it?
In the background it is, so
Yeah.
you can tell what you're doing. The foreground graphics are all very colourful and bright. Oh dear, that guy's not doing very well, is he?
It's just a shame
Oh.
that it was on such a small screen. Because I think it would benefit from some of the higher definition of a larger thing to play on, you know?
Well, the Game Boy Advance screen was actually the same resolution as the
No,
Super
I'm-
Nintendo.
I'm not on about resolution. I'm on about when we played... The hell were them?
They were some freaky creatures.
Metal Slug.
Metal Slug.
You could identify more things on them, whereas this, the face is literally a black pixel and a white pixel.
Yes, the Neo Geo was much higher resolution.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, so I've just handed the controller back to him. Let's see if he can successfully trash the tanks.
I never got this far.
Well, there you go, this is new. Don't let them push you around. Tanks, super easy. If you don't let yourself get stabbed. It's the flamethrower. We used all the ammo, so you can't have it.
Oh,
You do a lot of running into people.
that's how we beat them the first time.
What, by running into people?
No, by tanking them. Ah!
What are you doing?
Trying to select things.
Oh look at all this loot down here.
Grenades!
Fire! Go on, run, move. You can use this against the tank. You have run into that guy every single time, and you get hit by that tank every single time. I think I'm gonna be controversial here, but I think I prefer this to the PlayStation game, just because the PlayStation game was kind of, I don't know. Well, it's almost incomparable. Like, this is such a totally different experience to that game.
I prefer this to the PlayStation game. I just wish... I like the PlayStation game because it has proper dinosaurs in it, and you, like with the Stegosaurus, you could walk up to them
Yeah.
and see them.
Yeah, the problem with this is that it seems to dispense with the dinosaurs very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, it's all weird creatures and golems and mostly just army men. But that's what it was like in the first Turok. There was very little dinosaurs in that.
Yeah.
There were only like a handful that I saw when I was playing it.
Yes!
Nice one. You did a lot better at those mines than I did. Now, do you want to see what the one of the later levels is like?
Yes, please.
I appreciate that the passwords are kind of limited to a few characters, so you don't have to keep scrolling through a crap load of letters. Let's not keep Bruckner waiting.
We not caught this guy yet. How far along is this? Oh. Blaine!
Yeah, it's taken a Dark Tower turn. Look, slow mutants.
Yeah.
That explode.
It literally is, isn't it?
So I think you've got a wide variety of weapons at this point as well.
No! I'm alright. The star! Oh, it's like Mario. No, it's not.
It does nothing. One
He
thing I
was-
noticed as well,
Yeah.
the fact that you don't have a limited amount of lives, which is good. You've got unlimited continues, which I like. So you can just keep playing. So, so many of them exploded right in front of you and you didn't learn. Where are those trains going and who are they transporting? Who or what?
People from Lud.
Good one. Try some of the other weapons out. So you've got the SMG, you've got a shoot gun. Try that out.
Eat lead, slackers!
Don't fall down.
Oh,
No, you had one job.
he said it. I did it.
So there is quite the selection of weapons, and it does sort of feed you bits of ammo as you go. But of course, you will be sticking to the pistol mostly, I think.
Yeah, because it's unlimited ammunition. I like that they give you unlimited ammunition on 2 weapons.
Yeah,
Your axe is basically going to be there forever.
yeah.
But your pistol's also not. It's not something you're going to run out of. And it's fairly dependable.
hmm
Even though it doesn't have a scope.
There are nuclear missiles being transported on this train. The train must not reach its destination.
Oh, it's like Godzilla.
Yeah.
We need
Now-
more.
Okay, it gets extra points for this just because I'm a sucker for levels with moving trains. I love them. I have taken control. I've wrested control.
So, was this very popular, do you think?
I wouldn't have thought so. I don't have any figures, but
No research whatsoever.
no research whatsoever because he didn't give me a chance because he had sprung this recording session on me. So
You should be prepared at all times.
yeah.
Do you think?
I think this game was probably kind of dated when it came out. I mean, we're comparing it to games that came out like in the previous decade. Metal
Yeah,
Slug.
yeah.
There were plenty of other games like this, and I can't think of any off the top of my
Don't
head.
shoot them.
Oh yeah.
Do you think the PlayStation version was popular?
I think it was because they continued making Turok. Well, I say they continued making them. The Turok name had a lot of weight to it, and I believe the PlayStation version got reasonably high ratings. It got like 7s and 8s. It did decently.
Because the story sounds really engaging, but I think the
There's that word again.
execution in
Yeah.
the PlayStation version was not quite capable of keeping up with the story.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. The gameplay was kind of mediocre, and it was a where the hell do you go kind of game. Certainly not good for me. If
but
you've watched
not-
any of my streams, then you know exactly what I mean by that.
I don't think it'd be really good for anybody because you get to a point and you go,
Oh, you blocking? Isn't it a fighting game, mate?
this is not fun because I could have been wandering around that place forever unless you were telling me where to go.
Yeah.
That first mission, I'd never have found that key. Well, I might have done, but it might have taken me a few days.
Yeah, and then baboons.
Then baboons were pointless. I didn't understand what they were for.
Well, they don't really give you hordes of enemies, but they don't really give you the means to fight them because the aiming just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And with console FPSs, you have sort of sticky aiming, so the crosshair slows down when it's over an enemy, which is good because you've not got that fine control that you would have with a mouse and keyboard, or just a mouse.
Whereas this, even though you look like you've come from 1985 New York City, you
You look
feel
like a
you
village
make
person.
progress, don't you?
Yeah,
Watch out for this big dude.
yeah. Oh yes, knocked him off the train.
Lord Tyrannus rules the world.
The Crimson King.
Yes.
All hail.
What Lord Tyrannus?
Count Dooku, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh! Have we
Oh.
got to the end of the game?
Yeah, we found
No! Destroy his armoured car. Oh, yes, here you go.
it. No!
So this is the other type of stage that you see, which is like,
Oh, I can shoot.
it's like
3D.
Time Crisis. That sort of
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
House of the
No.
Dead.
This is difficult to control. Oh, I automatically get my axe out if they come too
If they come close, yeah. You can also use your full array of weapons, though I don't know how useful they'll be. Them bullets are massive! Yeah, I wasn't sure about this stage, to be honest. There are a few others like it. I think there's 3 or 4 in the whole game. If indeed the last one. But yeah, it's a little bit difficult to tell how far away the enemies are and if you're actually going to hit them. Oh my goodness. It's because you aim and move at the same time.
Yeah,
so if you want to move out of the way of projectiles, you've got to aim away from them.
Yes,
and I think if you're firing, it locks the crosshair in place. Or maybe it doesn't.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's why I can't.
I'm sure one of the buttons makes the crosshair stay where it is relative to Tal'Set rather than move around the screen. You're just taking hits from everything. You're letting them hit you again.
I can't move and shoot them.
It is very difficult. But you can do this. Come on, we can't get all the way to the end, even though I did most of the work. And not defeat Bruckner once and for all.
Yeah, I can't move at all when I'm firing. I can move the target, but I can't move myself.
Oh right. Tap the button. That might help.
Yeah.
Much like in Metal Slug, that had the same thing. Stop standing in front of them.
Fine, you do that. I can't do it. This is interesting. I did not know this was in it because when I played it, I only ever played it in the car and
yeah, and you couldn't see. Oh dear,
Yeah,
I didn't
couldn't
know
see.
that was going to explode.
couldn't see, and I never really got very far.
Yeah, you had to play it under the street lights.
My eyesight is not that good, and the screen is very small.
Yeah. If I can find my cartridge, I'll put in a clip of what it looks like on the actual GBA, so you can see.
Game Boy Advance was a class little device, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you can jump.
Oh well, that would have made life so much
I didn't
easier.
know. Don't make it any easier, actually.
There's no indication of his health.
No, there's no real indication of where and when he's going to fire either. It also seems to be moving at a very strange.
Well, this guy was from 1886. They didn't have cars back then.
They didn't have time for momentum.
He probably doesn't know how to drive.
Ah!
You get in
Oh,
there. The
yeah,
smoke
yeah,
coming
look,
off
the
it.
smoke. Again, the colour palettes in use here are just beautiful. They've
Yeah.
really done a good job at the pixel art in this.
I don't know, because it's hard to know unless we know that this is what was in the actual original game.
Well, it was.
So they must have been developing this as this game, or taking over development at such
Such an early stage.
to have redone all this.
Yeah, but this could be anything. This is just a tank. It doesn't have to be Bruckner's tank, does it? Is this in the PS2 game?
That's
We
what I
don't
was
know.
asking. That's what I'm saying. If this is how it was in the PS2 game, then surely
If the final battle took place on a moving train fighting a tank with a pistol,
that would
I mean,
be horrendous.
that is just an amazing boss battle.
This
Hold on.
guy just needs to shoot the train you're on. I think
And there we
Brian
go. Well, that was actually kind of an easy boss battle.
Just took a long time.
Oh no, it's not the end. But,
Area 3. Oh yeah, because this is a world hopping game, isn't it? It's like Myst.
yeah, missed.
Oh, Riven. Which is the one where you jump in through different universes.
It's missed, but I don't think there's anything like missed.
I mean, the premise of going to different worlds.
The premise of missed. What? No, it's just he's still in the Lost Lands. It's just a different level.
But he came from the Wild West.
Well, yeah. Okay, so while I'm doing this level, let's have a recap. Kind of. So, PlayStation 2 version. Let's have a rating. Let's have a quick discussion and rating of that.
It was slow.
I don't think it was as good as its contemporaries. It wasn't as good as Halo or Time Splitters crap. I did, however, get a gun. Oh my goodness, what have I got here?
Pea shooter.
Yes, it's a very good pea shooter.
Now, I think the idea was very good, but it wasn't explained very well. I could
No.
have dealt with the slow pace and the awkward controls if I had some You know, if I knew where I was going, I knew what I was doing. If I had some direction and some story to help guide me, then I feel I would have been okay with the pantsness of the control.
It all just kind of seems to happen, and you're not really sure why or.
It was like someone said, we need to make a game where there's a Native American fighting dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And then a story evolved from there, but they didn't think about how to embed that story. So, because of those baboons, I'm going to give the PlayStation 2 version a solid...
a solid...
I don't know, I'm torn. What's your rating?
Okay, now, like I say, it wasn't as good as similar games in terms of gameplay. I was fascinated by the lore and the whole narrative, but the levels were confusing, and like I say, there were better games out there. The multiplayer seemed to have some potential.
No, that was crap.
Well, I don't know. It was all right, but it also seemed kind of taped on. 5.
See, I was going to say 6, but I agree. 5.
Okay. And how about the GBA
No,
version?
6 because the graphics were quite not too bad on the PlayStation 2 version.
No, the graphics were okay, but
And
again,
the wildlife was really good, and the way the wildlife behaved was really good.
Yeah.
You know, the raptors hunted in packs, and the crocodiles
Yeah.
swam, and the environments were quite nice.
Okay, yeah, 6. No, because I keep looking back at these videos and thinking, I've given that game far too high a rating, so I'm going to stick with 5.
Let's go for 5.5 then.
Okay, 5.5 each. This is impossible, isn't it?
But this...
The Game Boy Advance version.
I like much better.
Yeah.
The story is clear. The bad guys are clear. The direction is clear because there is only one. Sometimes the levels are a little bit confusing and the health thing is ridiculous and almost impossible to contend with sometimes unless you are not bothered about
Killing everything.
this breakdancing thing. But I can play this and enjoy playing it.
Yeah. Music's okay.
Yeah.
It's nothing special. Pixel art is just dandy. Get the X-Bound, whatever that is.
And short work of him.
And it does seem like we're getting a bit... The problem with the Game Boy Advance version, not enough dinosaurs.
Yes, which is why you play this game in the first place.
Yeah. You see the raptor on the front cover and you think, yes, I'm going to get some dino action, it's going to be great. And by the second level, there's all the dinosaurs have gone.
Yeah.
And you've got these weird golem guys instead. I would prefer to see more dinosaurs. I'd prefer to see a succotash. But we don't get one, so...
And if there were more health packs, it would be better.
Yeah, it is. The difficulty is... The difficulty seems to go up and down, I think.
But it does look very nice.
It does.
And it plays very nice. And there's lots of weapons to choose from.
Yeah. It's very well suited to its hardware as well.
Yeah.
It does have another slight problem. No save system. You have to put in a password.
Yeah.
Which isn't great. So I'm going to go for a 7.5. This is like a game of Deal or No Deal.
It's hard because I want to give it a higher rating, but then there's no dinosaurs in it.
Well, don't give it a higher rating then.
Yeah, but I want to because it's so good. It's actually really good and it plays really well.
Give it what you think.
What did I give? Tank game. I'm going to give this an 8 because I think it's actually really good. If it had dinosaurs in it, it'd probably be higher.
Right. So that's Turok Evolution then. It got...
Quite a good score.
Yeah.
Overall.
The GBA version did anyway.
Yes.
I think part of it's nostalgia as well, but whatever.
No, I don't know. Because we've done a pretty objective analysis.
Is that possible with a video game?
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Yeah, we picked it apart.
Okay,
And I haven't played it for years.
Yes, true. And we've both armed with more knowledge.
We are armed with unlimited axes.
And unlimited pistols.
I do wish you had his cool tooth axe from.
Yeah, but
PlayStation.
how would you do that with? I mean, they've only got like 3x3 pixels.
I could do that.
With the small amount of pixels. I mean, you
Yeah.
could do it with that one, but the one he's got in his hand.
Well, no, yes.
I think with the space available, it'd just look like a maze.
Yeah, okay.
We didn't talk about the fact that there's 2 characters you can play as.
Well, we didn't play as the guy, did we?
No, we didn't. But he's got. Let's get some B-roll.
Maybe this wasn't an objective as objective analysis as I thought.
Oh no, game over.
See, that raptor screams danger, dinosaurs, excitement.
B-roll time.
This guy's definitely Scottish.
The Lost Lands are in danger.
Got to drink beer whiskey to find out who's to blame. I fight crocodiles with my bare hands and kill them with my teeth.
He dances as well.
Look at him.
I think the only difference is he's got
Oh.
a different weapon.
He's got a magic fist.
I think it's a flail.
A flail.
Oh. Oh, that's rubbish. Yeah, basically.
No women.
No. It's a very... Well, it is 1886, this army, isn't it? So, come on.
Yeah, but there was a woman in the PlayStation version.
Yeah, but that was all the exposition, wasn't it?
Yeah, but presumably she showed up later.
Well, I don't know. This game isn't as tied down with the plot as the other one is. It's just...
More plot. It's got
Yeah, it's more explained, but the actual
Well, yeah, I
gameplay
suppose.
is just the game. Anyway. Yeah, there is another character, and here's some footage of him. So there you go.
I don't know.
Oh, look, and he doesn't even mess around with 2 hands. He just uses 1 hand for his pistol. He's a badass.
He changes hands.
Yeah, he's ambidextrous. He's awesome.
I feel like I've rated it too high.
Well, do you want to change it?
I don't know. No.
Right. Well, that's Turok Evolution.
Yes.
So that's good night from him,
And good night from me.
and we'll see you all for the next one.
That was a long episode.